Hello everybody, Bassmaster Classic Champion Randy Howell here. I'm at the ICAST show and we've snuck off into the little back room finally where it's peaceful and quiet, and all the excitement going on in the Livingston booth right now is so great that we couldn't do it out there because too many people are out there. So we're in the back. I've got all the new Team Livingston series baits. This is what ICAST is hopping and excited about, the new Team Livingston series. These are all the baits that me, Brent Chapman and Hank Cherry and Grosnick and Andy Morgan, all the Byron Belver, all the team guys on the team, several other ones that I'm not mentioning the name right now, but they're all helpful in putting this whole team deal together for baits. So I'm going to go through each one kind of briefly just to show you so you know what's coming for 2015. First off, let me start out by showing you the multi-touch chip that we've got in these baits. This is a new multi-touch soundboard. And this is so cool because our original baits have one sound in them, the electronic baitfish sound, which is a baitfish in distress sound. These new Team Livingston baits that are being available here soon for 2015 have 4 sounds in one bait, and that's pretty cool. All you have to do to activate it is when the bait touches the water, get it wet, touches the water, take your finger and your thumb and hold this contact here where you tie the bait on and this contact where the hook is. You put it up to your ear, you'll hear it start to cycle through the sound. It'll go through the first electronic baitfish sound that's original, then it'll go to a crawfish clicking sound, then you wait a little bit, a few more seconds, and it'll go to a shad frenzy sound, like a feeding frenzy sound, and then if you hold it a little bit longer, it'll go to a silent sound. So you've got 4 modes, and silent is one of the modes. Some guys want a silent bait. After you finish catching fish on loud baits, then you turn the sound off and catch a few more fish sometimes. So that's a big deal with those 4 sounds. And all you got to do to leave that sound there, as soon as you take your finger off, it stays there until you do that again. So really cool technology. Livingston's blown it away. We thought 1 sound was good, but now we got 4. Very easy. So that's the deal. Let's go through each one of these baits. While I've got this in my hand, I'll start with this. This is my Howler Dreammaster Classic bait that I won the Bassmaster Classic on. This is the body style, shape, size. We've got the 1 size lip here on this original. This is the 63mm size, which is the original Howler. Then you got the Howler Plus, which is a little bit bigger Howler, same body style, but a little bit longer, a little bit wider, and a little bit longer lip with a wider lip tip on this. It's more flared out here, so it has a wider wobble. That's the plus side. Then you got the Howler Square. This is all the family of Howlers. We got a square bill, same Howler body that I love so much, the shape and all that. And you got a square circuit board lip in it. I love circuit board lips. All the team guys, we love circuit board because it flexes and it gives a lot more vibration. So this is the circuit board lip in the Howler Square. Great bait. Now let's move to this is another circuit board lip bait. This is the 1.5, the Primetime 1.5. This is the Primetime series, and this is the Howler series. The Primetimes start out with a little 1.5. It's a nice small bait, still heavy, so you can cast it good because of the internal battery and chipboard chamber in there. You've got the little coffin bill, which gives off a different vibration than a regular square bill. That is the 1.5 CB. This is the 2.0 CB. 2.0 body size, a little bit fatter, a little bit wider, kind of an in-between size between a 1.5 and a 2.5. This is the circuit board with the coffin bill as well. So this is a 2.0 CB. Then, last but not least, the Primetime. This is the Primetime Square, Primetime 2.0 Square. Regular narrow square bill, more of a tight wobble, not a big wide wobble like the Howler Square. So 2 different type lips, the Howler Square versus the 2.0 Square. You see the difference in the 2 lips. So you got totally different actions there, but one needed for each type of fishing that you do. Alright, now let's move over here. Let me go to the deep side on this. This is the Deep Impact. This is a deep bait. Hank Cherry and Creed, I think Jeff Creed had a lot to do with this bait. This is a bait that'll run 18 to 20 feet deep, very sleek, weight transfer in it, heavy, easy to cast on a long cast, a lot of colors in that. This is the special edition jerk bait. This is the Bassmaster 121. This is the one that Hank Cherry, he's the jerk bait master. Hank Cherry's worked on this tirelessly for the last several months to get this jerk bait perfected. The 121 size fits right in between our original 110 size and the big 127 size. This is the perfect tight jerk bait that a lot of guys requested. Then next one is the Schoolmaster. This is one that you may say, what is that bait, or what does that bait do? This is a very unique special design bait, a specialty bait. Chad Chandler, our lure designer, friend of mine, he's a really good shad spawning, what do you call it, schooling type fish bait. This is a fish bait that when the fish are chasing bait and they're hard to make bite a lot of times, you can dart this much like a soft plastic jerk bait, but it sinks, and it sinks on a slow rate, and as it sinks it does just like this. So you can twitch, and it flashes, and you stop it, it doesn't fall forward, it's balanced, all the weight is balanced right here, so it does a real exaggerated wiggle as it's going down. You'll see your line jump. Fish will eat that up when they're schooling a lot of times. Open water bait. Then I love top water. This is our walking boss, the top water walking boss. This is the best, I promise you, this will be the best bar none walking bait you've ever fished before. It blew my mind when I finally finished the testing of this bait. Chad took the weight, the balance of the big ball in the back here for rattle, and put the chamber back here with the battery and the sound in the rear. So this bait what makes it better and different is shaped similar to some of the other walking baits, but this bait sits very tail heavy in the rear. This allows you to cast a super long cast, which you need to cast for schooling fish and open water fish. It also makes the bait easy to walk, so you don't have to work hard to make it walk and slosh side to side. Very easy bait to work for an average fisherman especially. So that is the walking boss. And last but not least, this is the big popper that we're all on. This is the Walking Pop 77. This bait is a perfect redesign make of the original old P70 popper art that all the guys, like all the pros on tour that bought off eBay for so many years. It's hard to get a really great old popper art without paying $50 or $100 for it. This is our version now with the electronic baitfish sound added to it and the balance system that we've got inside this bait. So this bait sits very tail heavy, just like this. So when you pop it, it's a popper and it'll walk. That's why it's called a walking pop. So you can walk it very slow and pop it at the same time. It has a lot of action. It's going to come with a number 2 feathered Daiichi treble on the back and number 3 Daiichi treble in the front. So very good specialty bait, Walking Pop 77. All of the Livingston, the team Livingston baits, we're proud of them because all the pros had their hands in on getting all this done. And when I have a bait in the Bassmaster tournament trail, I take it out of the pack. If I can tie it on and fish it right then without doing anything to it, it saves me time. It'll save you time too. So we've already got the Daiichi hooks ready with all the stainless steel split rings on it. Everything is tournament ready right out of the pack. So this is the whole family of Team Livingston Lures. Hope you get some fast and catch some big bass on them. Good luck. God bless. I'm Randy Howell.